Why is my mouse acting like this? All right, moves like these. All right,
Mm-hmm.
boom, boom. I want you to be able to catch moves like these, even shorts. See?
Mm-hmm.
Notice how these moves don't always happen. That's why I tell you, you got to pay attention. You got to be patient. This is consolidation. I forgot to explain that to you. Sideways is like it's moving side. It's not really doing much. Consolidation is when you see small candles and it's kind of like is like kind of like in the same position. Like this is consolidation right here. Look. You see in between this channel?
Mm-hmm.
Notice how price is staying around the same range.
Yeah.
It's kind of like not really moving. That's
Mm-hmm.
consolidation. You want to avoid that. You want to wait for after consolidation comes a big move though. You want to wait for consolidation to happen. This is kind of like a sideways trade, more for like swing traders. Boom, 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 boom. Right here. This is a good move right here. Boom. Sorry. Let's look at the 15-minute chart because it'll make more sense. See? Now you can see
Yeah.
what I'm talking about. One
I
second.
can see it.
I want you to catch these moves. Bow. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Great move right there. Another one. Great move right there. See?
That's crazy. I can see it.
Great move. See, it's starting to make a little more sense now, right? Now that I'm
I can see the metaphor that you use, like the wave thing.
yeah. These moves. How do you do that? Always make sure this is a what is this right here? I'm gonna ask you. What is this right here?
Jesus knows. Wait.
The wick right here. What
Wait.
is it? This one right here.
Zoom in because my stuff is
What
small.
is this right
And the
here? Right here, right here.
the
S-
line,
support, support
the support line.
is the
Yeah.
high. Is the highs. The support is the highs. The highest in which that stock traded at. This is
So
support.
where's the
This is resistance. Sorry, resistance. This is resistance. Highs, highs. Support. What do you think support is here? Around this range. Oh, you see where I'm labeling it right here inside this oval.
yeah,
I just labeled the resistance. Where's
between the
support?
channel, right?
Huh?
You mean like did you just label between the
Yeah.
channel?
Tell me where the low is here inside this
The
oval.
low is right there where it says 3,309.
Exactly. But are you able to see it without having to see here?
The line, yes, is right there.
Right here.
Wait,
Exactly. Right.
have it in the cursor, yeah.
Yeah. Why? What is the lowest wick? You see how the lowest one out of all these, this is the lowest wick. That's the low. So you want to focus on trading breakouts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Check this out. I'm gonna create a channel right now. Notice how this is what we call that. What do we call this
The
line?
wait, wait,
Support.
support.
And this
At the
one?
same time, the resistance.
Okay, perfect. What do we call in between these two lines?
This channel.
This is a channel. Perfect. So we're inside this channel, right? What happened
Mm-hmm.
here? What happened here?
It went over the.
It broke. It broke, right?
Okay, broke. Yeah.
That's what we call a breakout. What happens when it breaks upward? It keeps
It keeps climbing, right?
exactly. It keeps going up. Boom.
So you see the full body.
Yeah, exactly. Look at it right here. You're gonna see other candles, bearish candles, but unless you see strong bearish candles with a lot of volume, you shouldn't be too concerned. Again, a false breakout could happen where they trick you into believing that it's gonna keep going up,
Even that.
but it's
Yeah.
gonna drop again. Why? So they can take your money because that's liquidity for them. That's liquidity for them. It's taking other people's money is liquidity for them. Buying at the most cheapest price possible is liquidity for them. So it came up. See how it's boom, 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 boom. But then what happened? It
It
came right.
went below.
It went below. But pay attention. Watch. Watch. What happens here is what is this right here?
But let's see your cursor right, babe. That's below the.
No, no, no. What is this right here? This right here. This right here. This candle. This wick right here. Around here.
That's a.
Support.
That's a.
That's a new support. That's a new support. There's always gonna be new resistance and new support lines. Uh,
Okay.
does that make sense? It's not always gonna be the same one because it's always
Yes.
because the stock the price is always gonna keep climbing. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So
So basically, the channel moves.
exactly,
Makes.
exactly. It makes more sense. The channel keeps moving. You know, this is a new support. Notice how it is not any is not lower than this support, right? And notice
Mhm.
how it did not drop under anywhere under, let's say, here, right?
Mhm.
So that tells you that's a good way of me showing you that the stock is always gonna keep going up. It's gonna drop,
Yeah.
but it usually never drops before lower than a previous low, which is what I like to
Okay.
call. There's the uptrend, which is when the uptrend is when the stock keeps climbing, right? I'm labeling it right here. That's an uptrend.
Mhm.
You see that
Yeah.
uptrend, and then we got a downtrend. What is this? A downtrend. See how it is going down?
Mhm.
So when I tell you a stock is in an uptrend, what is it doing?
It's going up.
Exactly. A downtrend is leaking. It's going down. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send you like a couple videos. I'm gonna send you that price action. I want you to like on your free time, and I'm gonna send you a website, right, for you to be able to trade um on your own for free with fake money, so you can start getting the hang of it, right? Which is
Okay.
which is what we call a demo account. Once you start familiarizing yourself with that, with the demo accounts and whatnot, then you can start, diving in a little deeper. If you want to throw a little like $500, $1,000,
Okay.
confidently though. But I don't want you to do it unconfidently. Like I want you to polish yourself to the point where you be like, yeah, I could do this. Like I want you to be profitable in the demo account. I want you to like
Okay.
keep winning in the demo account before you even decide to get into this live. Does that make
Okay.
sense to you? What I'm gonna do is every day, like a lot of the times when I'm like, even myself, I'm gonna bring you into a chat, right? Cause I got a lot of partners too that they do the same thing. They do good. I'm gonna invite you into a chat, and I want you to pay attention to the details explanations. I'm gonna send you a guide so you can be able to understand a little
Mm.
better. And then I'm gonna send you a YouTube video also. Okay? That'll clarify, break things down for you a little better. All right? So I'm gonna stop recording now.